Talk about the time when you had to adapt to a new environment. New cue card. Cues can be when it was, where you were, why the environment was different, and how was the overall experience of adapting to a new environment. Ideas can be many, but my idea is pretty simple, and I'm going to share sample answer of this particular cue card in this video with you now. At the same time, I would also recommend you to purchase IELTS Speaking Booster that is getting updated with the latest and the most important content at the moment. And the price is only $199, and fetch a copy of it before it get back to its normal price of $399. And it's an ebook, and if you follow these simple steps in less than 30 seconds, you can unlock it for yourself. The sample answer of this cue card should go something like this. Well, change is a part of life, and here I would definitely like to talk about my experience when I had to adapt to a different environment. And it happened almost 2 years ago when I completed my 10th class. I was studying at the same school right from the very beginning till the 10th class, and for my better future, my parents decided me to get me enrolled at a better school in a different city. The city, Ludhiana, which is approx 100 kilometers from my hometown, and it was of course not easy for me to travel to and fro every day. So my parents put me in a hostel, and there I must say that I had to adjust to the new environment. I had been living with my family since ages, so it was not easy for me to adjust at all. Thankfully, my roommate Aman in the hostel was a very smart and wise as well as friendly guy. We became friends in no time, but still I would say that I was missing my family all the time. Thankfully, I was not too far, so every weekend I used to travel back home and catch up with my family. During this time, I also figured out that how important it is to be independent, because most of the time I was dependent on my parents for petty things, but here, away from family, I learned to be on my own. My friend and I used to spend a lot of time together. Of course, in classroom we used to sit together, and later in the evening in our room we used to spend a lot of time together. I must say that we had common hobbies as well, as we both are interested in outdoor sports. So in the evening we used to play badminton for an hour or so. I can say that just because of Aman, I was able to adjust because he was so friendly and compassionate. But the environment itself at the hostel was not pretty friendly. The hostel warden was pretty strict, and we were not allowed to get out of our rooms in the evening around 8 p.m. afterwards. Overall, I can say that it was a time when I had to adjust to a new environment.